Huh?
Do I look all right?
Yeah, no, I have it set up on black and white, okay?
Okay.
So you can't really see, you see like a big bundle of blankets,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
You see a little bit of your face. All right, Mary, you're back out here. How long have you been back on the street since your stay at the hotel down in Harwich?
Yeah, the hotel was in Dennisport, actually.
It was Dennisport?
Yeah, and it was so close to the church, Holy Trinity Church.
Yeah.
You know, I could have rented the room for a couple weeks and gone to the church there. You know,
Right.
but it was as it was. Chad just said, "Well, you have to be out on Tuesday morning," so that's what I did. You know, so.
So you've been out on the street again since Tuesday. So Tuesday night, Wednesday night, then last night, right? And we're into Friday right now, right?
Let's see, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. This
And-
is Thursday night.
And so has anybody?
The third night, and I really don't like it.
Well, it's getting colder, especially tonight, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to. It was supposed to. The police said it was going to drop.
Yeah.
You know, really low.
So
but,
you spoke to the police earlier.
Do you notice that?
What's that?
Do you notice that it's really much colder, or what?
Well, yeah, it was windy tonight. I noticed it was windy and the wind chill was really bad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I wasn't walking around. This is funny. This is a funny place because it's real warm right here, and I don't know why. There's no heat, you know, in that building.
So you were able to keep warm in the corner over here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I had a little tent, yeah,
Or something
it was
here.
in the corner, I would be all right.
Yeah. How long have you been on the street here like in total? Do you know? Do you remember?
I've been on since COVID began.
Oh, that's right.
Because,
Right.
yeah, shut down on March 13th, 2020.
Yeah.
Wasn't it? 2020?
Yeah, that's when yeah, right.
I mean, everything, all the churches except the Catholic Church.
Yeah.
And it was perfect. You know, I'd gone in during the day.
Yeah.
The only thing, the problem was he wouldn't open it during the night, you know.
Yeah.
And it's really a loss.
Yeah.
I think somebody should be open at night,
Yeah.
don't you?
I absolutely do, especially
Yeah.
someone like you that's in this situation here on the street, the elements. So you've been on the street since March 2020, out here, pretty much on this bench, right?
Right,
For
right.
the most part, except for the times we've gotten you into a hotel room, you know.
Well, two women that I know from Salvation Army, and they took me in. It was right before Christmas. I guess 2020, right?
Yeah.
That was the first Christmas, and I mean, that was a blessing because they had this horrible storm. You couldn't walk down the street
Yeah.
on Christmas Eve. I couldn't get to church even, you know.
Right.
But none of the churches were open even on Main Street. They were open. Only the Catholic Church was open.
So that's where you go in the daytime.
The priest saved my life.
Yeah.
You know, essentially, if I could, you know, survive out here for 8 hours, and then go back to the church, I would be all right.
Yeah.
It's hard though.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah.
So, have you heard from anybody trying to help you to get you off the street permanently?
Well, I've been, several women would try to help me to get to like the Eldridge House, and Champ House. They wanted my birth certificate, you know, and I didn't have it
Yeah.
because my things were stolen, you know.
Yeah.
But I could get one from Jefferson City, Missouri,
Yeah.
you know, like about a month.
Right.
But the place, you know, believe it or not, I wouldn't be able to walk those stairs in those places even, you know. So
So you need special care.
there were stairs, you know,
Yeah.
that I had to climb. And I injured my legs, you know, in 2019. And I used this walker. And, you know, if I don't have the walker, I really can't walk.
Right.
You know, I just sort of wobble around.
So, how old are you now, Mary?
81.
81. Okay. What do you need right now, Mary?
I need a place to stay at night,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
a warm place.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what it is, you know, to
Right.
me.
You need shelter from the elements at night.
Oh, definitely.
Basic
definitely.
shelter.
Yeah. No, I have enough food stamps for, you know, for the winter, and I have clothes, you know.
Yeah.
People give me money for coffee. Every day, someone will give me money for coffee, you know. Sometimes they buy my breakfast, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
You have a lot of people that like you and want to support you. The problem is that you've been out here so long, and it seems like every time we get somebody to start to help you, then it kind of falls through and they don't follow up. I don't know what's going on with elderly services. Did you hear back from them at all, elderly services?
Well, I thought they were going to help me find a, you know, some place
Yeah.
for elderly people. I'm elderly, you know,
Yeah.
and the women at the church, they thought that I should go into an apartment, you know.
You've been living on this bench since March 2020,
Right.
right?
That's 2 years.
That's 2 years. And so, if you can live on this bench, could you live in an apartment? I would say you definitely could. Right?
Well, people think I can,
Yeah.
but I don't have that. I don't have that energy to make it happen. You
I
know?
see. You need some
And
help.
I realize that I'm older, and I need someplace to rest. You know,
Right.
and I still can work. You know, at different things.
Yeah.
I can type and go to the law library, you know, do things like that. And get on the bus and go somewhere, but not in this weather.
Yeah.
So,
How's your walking? How far are you able to walk, or are you able to walk?
well, I can't walk by myself.
Right. You need the.
I have to use the walker.
Right.
Yeah.
But how far can you walk? Is it?
Oh, during the day?
Yeah.
Well, I can walk over to Salvation Army.
Right. So a couple
and
blocks.
to
Yeah.
the library.
Mhm.
And around to the church. That's my usual thing.
Yeah.
And how far is that? Maybe a mile,
Right.
all total.
Yeah.
And I walked over to, you know where Bobby Burns is?
Yeah.
I had to walk back one night because the bus driver passed me by, and I was exhausted. You know,
Yeah.
I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that.
Right.
The secretary. And then I was a teacher. I was working. I worked my way through college, and I became a teacher. That was my goal, you know. And
What'd you study in college?
English
Yeah.
and dramatic arts. I was at St. Louis University, so
St. Louis.
I had to take the religious. It was Roman Catholic
Yeah.
college.
Where are you from originally?
St. Louis.
St. Louis, yeah.
And so that's why I went to St. Louis University.
What brought you up here?
Well, I got married,
Yeah,
and my husband was from Charlestown,
yeah.
and we both got jobs in the. We were both college graduates, and we got jobs. I got a job as a teacher, and he got a job as an administrator at Emerson College. And then, we moved around we moved in apartments, and then he got a job at Cape Cod Community College.
Okay.
So we came down here, and we just happened to rent a house in West Dennis.
I see. I'd like to see you get someplace permanent, Mary. I just don't know how to do it myself.
I'm gonna get my seat. The reason I got caught here was I had this big idea that I was going to court to get my house back,
Yeah.
and everything would be okay then, but
Tell me what happened the other night when you went to Harwich. What was that like?
what, Dennisport?
Oh yeah, that's right, Dennisport. When Chad came to pick you up.
Right.
Take us.
So we zoomed off, you
Yeah.
know, and I was in the front seat
Uh-huh.
because I didn't fit in the back, and we talked all the way,
Yeah.
and I didn't even know where we were until the next morning, when I went. And so we got there. The door was open. It was in the back. There was an apartment in the back, or not a motel. Motel apartment. And like we zoomed in.
Yeah.
And he went up, and the door was open. The key was on the bureau.
Yeah.
And so he took the key, and he gave it to me, and he said, this is what you need.
Yeah, here you go.
and he took off, and that's the last I've seen of him.
Yeah, he was a nice guy. So,
Yeah.
So what was it like staying inside that hotel room? What did you do?
Oh, it was great. I went
Yeah.
to sleep.
You just you slept mostly?
Yeah.
Were
I
you-
got into bed. I'd get out of bed, and I didn't bring enough food, so I had to go to the store,
Yeah.
on Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you able to watch television or anything?
Oh
like
yeah,
that?
yeah. Everything is the same,
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was it like watching
As years
television?
ago, the Channel 7, Channel 4 news.
Yeah.
It's the same,
Same.
Yeah.
But it's been like 2 years since you've had a television, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But they're the same people,
Yeah.
type of people, and the weather and the news. The news is getting into Boston every morning.
Yeah.
How long it takes you. That's it.
What was your favorite thing about being at that place this last weekend?
Well, when I came in, I felt terrible. I was exhausted.
Right.
My bones were aching. I thought, gee, I'm sick. I'm going to have to go to the hospital,
Right.
But after a while, I felt better and better and better,
Yeah.
until the last 4 hours, I really felt good.
Yeah.
So that was good for me.
Got to rest your bones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You need that bed rest.
You
know.
do.
This is no good.
No, this is no good.
No, it's no rest.
How much sleep do you get on this bench?
None.
None really, yeah.
Yeah.
You just kind of
So-
doze off and wake up, doze off and wake
Right.
up. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe a couple hours at the most.
Right.
Like I don't think I've slept tonight. Actually,
Right.
I'll be.
When do you
No.
get to sleep? Where and when?
Well, I can go down to the church.
Yeah. You got a lot of people concerned about you, but is there anything you want to say to my viewers? Because a lot of people have been asking about you. Is there anything a message you
Are
have
they
for them?
concerned about whether,
They're concerned about you.
My health or-
Yeah, your health and being out on this bench
yeah, I
for the
know.
last 2 years. Is there anything you want to tell them or
Well,
say
no,
to them?
it's risky, you
Yeah.
know. I wouldn't recommend it to anybody.
Right.
This is an accident, you
Yeah.
know. I don't want to be here.
Yeah.
And I want to be inside. But every
Yeah.
time you know, well, I've tried and tried and tried, you know, to get a room. There's some, one woman, she wants my birth certificate.
Yeah.
You know, I've got my IDs.
Yeah.
She wants my birth certificate.
And you don't
for
have that
heaven's
because it got stolen.
sakes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come and get me. I'm cold, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not going to last the winter.
Right.
And there's no response.
Yeah. I've made some phone calls, Mary, okay?
Okay.
And you said that one of the people called you back tonight,
Right.
and I left a message with Elderly Services Cape Cod, so they might be able to do something, hopefully. You have my phone number, right?
Right.
Yeah, and hopefully this comes to an end soon. I mean, there's something has to happen. Yeah, the snow's off the ocean. It's coming from Cape Cod Bay. It's coming from the
Snow?
north. The snow, yeah.
Uh,
It's not coming from. This isn't like a system or anything. It's just like what they call ocean effect snow.